Hi collective, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationships with ourselves first, okay? So we can have a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing the emotions, all right? It comes with identifying your intuition. That's the most beautiful gift you can ever have, all right? It's identifying your intuition to bring in your spiritual wealth, spiritual health. But it comes from the essence of love, right? Loving self, loving beings, loving planet, loving God, all right? So you can create that balance so you can co-create with the universe, all right? Because now we're in the energy of new beginnings, maybe of rebirthing, okay? Maybe a child or a project or an idea. Why? Because the soul is born to create. Okay, so we're co-creating with the universe, but you have to see that deep balance within yourself, and it comes from the essence of love, right? God's given you the hand of God. God has given us all a soul, so we all can create. Okay, we all have a gift, all right, that we can plant as spiritual treasures, because you are a gift. Don't let no one tell you nothing. Okay, maybe you see this insight because now you see a pathway, okay, of maybe creating a new beginning. Someone probably mastered the material aspect of self, but now you have the world in your hand, okay? So be responsible and go into the pathway of spirituality and start creating your new beginnings, okay? New ideas, new creations. Why? Because the soul is born to create. It's urgent to create. Someone went on a short journey, maybe with a Leo person or an Aries, Sagittarius. Yeah, Aries Sagittarius person, all right? Maybe it was a short journey, a short movement, okay? Because now we're looking at using the right actions, intentions, and energy to bring your ships to come in, because we're not going through that old cycle. Do you know what I mean? This is old. This cycle's old. It's boring. Let's go back to the newness. Oh, yeah, the new way, which is the old way, but it's the new way we're going back to. Using your intuition to make your ships come in, all right? Many of you can't see the echoes when the ship is on the land, not on the land, on the ocean, because your ancestors are bringing it forward. Do you understand? Because back in the day when we done trading, okay, we didn't have sat-nav, we didn't have Atlas, we didn't have all of that. We had to trust the intuition. You had to trust the birds' messages, which is a metaphor for your intuition. Don't let people take that power away from you, man. Your intuition is just as important. Somebody is resting. While resting, someone's had a foresight, maybe a Libra person behind a Sagittarius person's back, maybe, when it comes to mental sickness. To me, mental sickness is when you lie, steal, cheat, but you want to blame bipolar. But these people don't have no illness like that. They're just naturally sick in their head. Someone's looking at retreat. Someone's looking at renewal. Someone's recovering. Because it's all about their energy. So someone's trying to regenerate their energy, okay? So someone's looking at bad illness with a friend or a group of people or a partnership or a contract. Someone's looking at own individuality because someone went in for a sexual adventure, all right? So now someone has to take time out to rest. Relax. Someone's need time for themselves. Maybe a night of wands. A young man, maybe 25 years older, looking at an important letter. This important letter to this young man has sparked ideas, all right? Sparking ideas that haven't really expanded, okay? Or someone's looking at maybe travel tickets to go traveling forward, okay? Maybe to an Aries person because they're thinking about someone heavily fire. Just a little bit air though, just Libra. So maybe someone's looking at the energy or thinking about house 7. House 7 is about friends, partnerships, marriages, individual relationships with oneself, okay? Or someone's thinking about a contract with a friend. All right, maybe they've done a partnership when it comes to sparking ideas, energy. But now looking at the page of wands, someone's being very studious, okay? When it comes to like a new project, somebody wants to create. Someone has a very good creative idea, okay? Come from the force of the self. When you go into the prison, the prison, yeah, some of you are in a prison marriage, ain't you? Never mind, next time you do intuition. Some of you are in the cousin of death, which is sleep. All right, your coffin is your bed. When you lay down, some of you have a heartbreak. Study your dreams. Come up with the truth. All right, because this is when the Empress sees the Emperor. She's laying down. It's like in my dream one time I saw Ali laying down. He looked so out of it. And I got a blanket and I covered him. And he was like, thank you. Cover means protection. And I went to cover his feet so he can walk straight and not imbalanced. And he was like, thank you. This is when the Empress is going around the world spiritually and picking up every piece of his soul and putting it all back together again. This is why you have re-erection. This is why the masculines tend to rise in the morning to match with the sunrise, the sun, the soul of the self. The masculine rises in the morning. All right. Early bird catches the worm. Oh, yeah. That's some of you like a morning rumpy, pumpy. Oh, yeah. So now you're looking at earth angels, or looking at Sagittarius person, maybe looking at money frustration. Someone's testing someone's waters. Someone's testing someone's faith in God or their faith in earth angels, or testing their faith when it comes to their emotions. All right. So now we've seen this insight. Maybe someone feels they're being guided by earth angels to go towards love and happiness. Maybe a Libra person. Maybe the King of Wands feels that urge, all right? Because he feels this happiness on his pathway. Maybe he sees his ships coming in for a new beginning with an earth angel that will make him happy, give good times, happy celebrations. Because now he's thinking about stability. Maybe you think about twin flames, or maybe you think about festive or incoming, or maybe, because with the Four of Wands, okay, Four of Wands is always about like homecoming, celebrations, family, friends coming together. Do you know what I mean? To celebrate. It's all about spirituality as well. You know, you can't be in a house where your family's not, you can be religious, but what about the spirituality? Spiritual is when you speak to spirit ritually, but ritually, how are you doing it ritually every day? Do you know what I mean? What energy are you using every day? Remember, we've got two energies. When you go into the kitchen to cook up, you know, your resources, you've got to turn on the light, right? Depends on what time you're doing it. But you still need the light. Right. It's like Earth. Earth is one big goddamn kitchen. Do you know what I mean? You have to have the lights on inside yourself. If not, you're going to catch up with people like Genevieve Niger or Jezebels or Delilahs. Do you know what I mean? Or players. Do you know what I mean? You've got to understand about these dark entities. Then you got the Black Widow. There's so much, and it all comes in different. Oh, you have to study masculines, man. You really got to study these entities. It's not funny anymore. Someone went very adventurous in. All right, maybe somebody wants to come in. All right, quite passionate. When it comes to reunions, maybe somebody wants to reunite with someone. Maybe the Queen of Wands is looking at promiscuity or looking at an adventure with a Libra masculine going forward into like traveling. Maybe she's moving out of this house, or he's moved out, but he looks like he's turning his back to this woman. She looks bloody happy anyway. As long as they got a house, you know. As long as you leave them with a house. That's the whole point in the first place. But use your intuition. Queen of Wands, maybe she's very courageous, very sexy, but very promiscuous. She could be a very demanding, overbearing woman as well. Very vengeful. She had that smile on her face, but be careful of the smile on her face. This Queen of Wands is looking at maybe a young woman. Maybe they want to travel towards a higher priestess. Or maybe they're using, this masculine is using a tarot reader. Maybe she's happy as well about this tarot reader. Or she could be a tarot reader. She could be someone at home that works from home. That makes them happy. Do you know what, right? I was watching this documentary about this. I don't know why this is coming up to me, but you got to be careful about your resources. Because sometimes, yeah, how can I explain it? It's like, I saw this documentary anyway. And a woman said that she was married. And if you listen to her properly, it was all about the money. But because he's not here no more, and she had to pay bills and he was married to someone else, it made it feel, to me, it came off like, because he had like the resources, he can travel, do you know what I mean? They can go in helicopters and all that sort of stuff. But in the house, it was like a fucking nightclub. She was like, hundreds of people will come over. What do you expect the masculines broke? Where was your boundary? Sometimes you got to say to somebody, yo, brethren, what you doing? No pep talk. Pep talk don't help. Pep talks is for puppies. Sometimes you got to be an XL bully. Yo, masculine, what are you doing? When you're entertaining all these people in your yard, drinking, having fun, you don't even know who's in your kitchen, who's in your yard, stealing your goods. What do you mean you got a stripper pole and you're a wife with 3 children? That's madness. Hundreds of people in your yard. Hundreds of people in your house. That's madness. So you look just like the festive times. Taking that picture. Look at us with this famous person. It's madness. Superficial people, man. It's all about the appearance. All about the appearance. And it's mad enough. The woman said the new wife, scammed her and said she was a tarot reader. Of all bloody things in her. We're already trying to get like our faith back with people. You have to go and lie to your tarot reader. But she said, the woman said, yeah, she wanted her husband just for money. She said, why would I say that? She's lying. You know, and they both admitted before he died, they both were cheating. That should have been their red flag. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Just leave it alone. It's not love, man. You're holding on to like because you maybe got a family, money's tied together. It's not a good enough reason. Not a good enough reason. So when you don't listen to your intuition, that poor thing got burnt up in a car. Why? Because they both were drinking the night before. He fell on the sofa, asleep. They woke up. He said, all right, it doesn't normally, she said, oh, let me get up and take the children to school. Never made it back. Why? Because he was fucking drunk. Irresponsible people, man. Ending of a death. There you go. It's the ending. Drinking too much. Heartbroken. Heartbroken, man. Masculines, you've got to be real. If you're not happy in your marriage, say you're not happy. Say you're not happy, man, because God gives us so many chances. You're not happy, you're not happy. Because someone's not happy with a Taurus Libra person or a Sagittarius person in this house. Maybe a Libra person, not happy. Not happy. It's all lost facade. Dysfunctional family. So now you're seeing maybe happy times. Someone's angry anyway. Someone's angry. Someone's jealous about someone's possibilities of like settling in the country. You know, country setting where you got your big house, you know. Someone's jealous. Madness. Well, next time, work for it for yourself. Next time, work for it. Then you won't be under pressure when you go for a divorce. At least it'll be nice and clean. Because you both know you put half and everything. There's no fighting. Do you understand? If you're truthful to yourself and you know you only bought a fridge for the house, get the masculine in his yard. Take your fridge. Take your fridge. No excuse, man. King of Wands, take your fridge. Maybe he's upset. King of Wands, take your fridge, man. He's looking at his counterpart. King and Queen of Wands, man. No excuse. Kick out the whole fucking family. I would. I'm that raw person. I warned these people, you know, for 5 years. I may not talk to my spiritual husband, but I tell you one thing. Play with his soul and his life. This fight's not over. I don't care what anyone says. Burden. Take your burden. Go and fight for your Genevieve Nigel, but don't come over here. There you go again. Queen of Swords. The Empress. The real Empress. Now they miss that opportunity. Why? Because they don't believe in God. They don't believe in God, man. Distorted people and the devil. Devil's energy. Someone's jealous about someone's home with a Sagittarius person and a water sign masculine. Someone's jealous. A Capricorn person is jealous. Alright? They've been telling lies about a water sign person, or someone's using their wish fulfillment. But it's distorted. It's lying. It's lying. Acting like she's a wish fulfillment. She's not. She needs to go and plant her own foundation. Go and start again. She's looking at these letters from a tarot reader, maybe. Or messages from a tarot reader. She needs to go single by herself. Single. Distorted feminine. Or, oh, King of Swords. You're back there again. King of Swords. Turning his back. I knew it was a King of Swords. I knew it. Masculine. Lying down. Thinking about this Queen of Wands and her foundation. They're more upset about foundation. This is why masculines, you need to understand about a feminine's emotions, man. But you got to understand your own emotions first to understand her emotions. Do you understand? Someone's gone within. They've gone and found the truth, man. In the hermit. Someone's gone within, seeing the truth, all right? This is my God as well. Maybe he's guiding the high priestess, all right? Hiding the Pope. But it's King of Swords. He sees something very powerful, whether it's good or bad, but the secret's been revealed, you know, and he's got to deal with it. I think it is best to deal with the truth than white lies. I prefer the truth. Do you know what I mean? Because now we're in a situation. There we go again. I'm not putting it on the table. I am not putting on the table. I'm fed up of this fucking Genevieve Nigel. Maybe this detective was on the Queen of Pentacles, and because of the spiritual thing, I think he's had a realization about his own family function. It's opened up maybe a spiritual journey for himself as well. Because also God is not happy of how we, especially feminines, how you're grounding. You can be a businesswoman, but it's like you lot are forgetting the nurture and the nature and the nurture. Do you know what I mean? Everybody wants to be this power table, but you got no power. Corruption is not power, my friend. Someone is very lazy. Someone lacks motivation, but they feel very insecure. Do you know what I realised as well? The devil's on the table. It's never too far from this Queen of Pentacles. My book's coming out soon. My book's coming out soon. The Devil's Daughter, Genevieve Nigel. The Devil's Daughter. The Lionheart Killer. Oh, yeah. That's coming out soon. So now you understand, all right? There's a new project, new beginnings, all right? Go within yourself. King of Swords is probably thinking about how... King of Swords, King of Queen of Swords. He's with this Queen of Wands. Her mouthpiece, her mouthpiece, her mouthpiece. Her mouthpiece. Or maybe someone lied about Aquarius person so they can be in this insight. Someone's gossiping, being very malicious about a fire sign person. Someone's lying. Someone's being very biased. Maybe a Sagittarius person. Someone's looking at misery. It could be another fire sign person in this masculine's life. He's probably also can't be trusted. Whoever went against this Queen of Swords, don't trust them people, man. Simple. Want me to tell you, someone at work, maybe Aries, masculine you're working with at work. Someone needs patience because someone's a really acute kind of liar. His partner, he's probably married or he's living with someone. His partner, when it comes to matching his thoughts, because air signs need that mental stimulation. It's all about the mental for air signs. But when it comes to laying down in his bed with his woman, which is maybe an Aries person or Sagittarius, he's not being stimulated. It's more failure of more outpouring of spending, overspending, debts, lazy, maybe with an earth sign person. But when it comes to the work, it's not happening. Why? She might be creative, but she's not stimulating his mind. Do you understand? Her one's more based on gossiping with the girl them, you understand? Being malicious, lying, stealing, being biased, you understand? Talking about losses. She's misery, likes misery, man. Someone who puts people down and can't be trusted, all because they got a masculine that provides. That's all women care about. He's supposed to be providing. There's the same woman, the woman was talking the same thing as well when I come to think of it. He meant to be providing. You know, all right, when he provides and he's not here no more, you're the one who's crying looking at £2,000 when the man's gone. Why? Because why? Before he died, he took out all that money, rebuilding a house she didn't know about. Because they rely on man too much. It wasn't love, man. Love don't make you put yourself down like that. Love don't make you rely on people like that you can't even put up your own knickers. You're looking at £2,000 crying. Now you're crying on telly about, oh. I just looked at that and I looked at my survival thing and I thought, oh my gosh, how am I going to feed my children? How am I going to pay for his funeral? Now he gets thought of. Oh God, let me stop. I'm not a woman's person, sorry. Not it. Someone's being very malice. His wife, man, it's not matching his mental. It's not matching his mental. So that's why now maybe because he's an analytical person and there's overspending, he's not creatively expanding his corporate company or self-employment or whatever it is, because who he's with as well, and it's becoming a short journey with an earth sign person, Capricorn person or Taurus person that's behind the Queen of Swords, gossiping and acting like she's a gossiper, she's malicious, she's blah, blah, blah. All that lie, just stay in work. All right, talking about Genevieve Nigel as well, a stupid friend, maybe. This is creating a lack of work coming. Why? Because they're underqualified. They're too busy not trying to be stimulated with this masculine so they can create. Like he has the idea, she can come with the creation and they expand. No, they don't match. They don't match. Her mental is more about gossip, malicious. Could be a Sagittarius woman. She's looking at money restrictions. She's trying to calm herself down. These people can't look after themselves, man. They can't look after themselves. Money restrictions. She's testing his waters, though. She's testing his emotion, his feelings. She's testing, what did I say? She's testing his emotion because he wants to walk away. But what they do, they play the emotional baggage. They play it, man. And you lot fall for it like anchoring ships, man. You lot fall for it. Now he's being forced to stay somewhere he doesn't want to go. Doesn't want to be there. He feels there's a lack of direction when it comes to partnerships, when it comes to relationship. Why? Because the mental is not matched. They will match him when it comes to the superficial stuff, outside appearance maybe, but no, inside, mental's not matching. When it comes to foundation being planted, no, too much overspending. People are bored in their own job. Why? Because maybe it looks like good, quick money, but you don't even like the fucking job. It's because they people them look like, look at us in this big house. But it's toxic. It's dysfunction. The foundation of this family is toxic. Bonding, materialism, superficial, all of that. Not it. Dysfunction, man. Now she's up at night because he wants to go. Important letter, maybe from a Gemini person. Maybe she's been sending some real good texts like me. When I'm ready to cuss out Adiwale, you know, trust me. Tuck your mother is not just the only thing he gets, mate. I got heart, you know. I'm so having a human experience, but I got heart, man. It's best he hears it than the people them outside hear it, because I've got a dirty mouth. When I'm ready, my mouth is nasty. I'm not going to lie. My mouth is nasty. I'll take that for nothing. Oh, I told you, my mouth is nasty. It is. Because I'm very loving. But you see when you step on my toe, and I tell you, ouch, that hurt, don't do it again. And you do it again, and all 5 of my toes are being stamped on. Your whole leg's coming off. And you may not even come back with a limb. My word, people will say to you, if you go in something with Verena, you might not come out. You probably, and then you have time to put your gloves on. My mouth, I can, listen, it's best I do that than punch you up. And I learned the hard way, though, that your words can be just as hurtful as the physical. You know, I never really, maybe because I was so used to defending myself all the time. And my words are so strong because it comes with my tone, my essence and all that. So people don't really play with me like that. And it took me a long time to understand, you know, your words are just as hurtful as someone punching in the face. So I had to relearn, to unlearn again, to learn that your words are not a nice thing, V. Your words are not nice. So sometimes I understand why you're on your fucking own. Because I don't take disrespect. Andy's like the first and last person to ever disrespect me in my face. I don't care what anyone says. First and last time. Don't care how I look in public because you don't have to live with me. So now you're looking at independence, looking at success. Someone's looking at their financial success, all right? Because someone's looking at King of Wands. Maybe King of Wands looking at his own independent wealth now because he's realised that she's not independently wealthy. You know, maybe he's looking at his own divine truth. He's seeing the mystery. Maybe he's seen his divine feminine. And this one's laughing like it's funny. Because she's playing. It's all a front. Because in her thoughts, especially at night time, she's up at night, man. Anxiety. She's fronting. She's got negative talking. Let me tell you, negative, malicious person. Because now she's up in anxiety. That's her thoughts. Into me, I know. I fear this masculine leaving. Why? Because she fears her own independence. She fears her financial stability. Because she gets a lot of profit from this masculine. I bet she's on a bloody, what do you call it again? Pocket money. Like their children. Where's my pocket money? Every month you give them a pocket wage. Oh my God. You might as well sign on, man. Just go sign on. Go on benefit, bro. I don't have no shame in my game. Yes, I'm on housing benefit. Oh yeah, I am. But I studied my arse off for 12 years. I even had to pay them $4,000 because I went to uni. That was maintenance loan to look for my computer, my books. They said, no, you're potentially making yourself homeless that way. We want money. I had to give them $4,000. It was horrible. I didn't have $4,000 to give them. I said, the whole point of me doing my masters and degrees, I don't get housing benefit because I'm not doing that modelling stuff no more. So I can't live off check by check. It's not realistic. It's not a realistic long-term success for me. Do you know what I mean? It's not a long-term strategy. You can't live off your face forever. So now we're looking at releasing the pain, overcoming depression, optimism. when it comes to maybe a Sagittarius person. Maybe someone's looking for forgiveness from Aquarius person. Because maybe they went around lying, saying she's a gossiper, she's malicious, she's this, she's that. It was a lie. The thoughts projecting. Because they're unhappy in their home. Outside, they look so happy. Look at us. Oh, look at us, darling. You know, driving Miss Lazy Daisy. You know, driving Miss Daisy lazy. You know, stress under the dress. Because now you've got a burden. Someone's overwhelmed with their thoughts. Their thoughts are at a breaking point. Because they think about Gemini person. Inability to cope or face life because of mental anguish, man. Someone's got guilt under the quilt because now they've got regrets. Someone's looking maybe at remorse about an air sign person, but now they're focused on the past. Because they're subject of gossip. They made him a subject of gossip. You can't be married to someone and behind the closed doors you're just chatting the man. Just chatting the man. It's disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. But you don't want him to leave now. Another one that bites the hand that fed them. Water sign masculine. Maybe he's looking at happiness. Someone's angry about someone's recognition. Once again, someone's just jealous about this fucking Leo, man. This Leo don't know his own fucking worth, man. It's just Adiwali again. He's starting to piss me off. He's starting to piss me off, man. He really is starting to piss me off. Tell you, I don't think this masculine knows his own worth, man. He's around the wrong people, man. Around the wrong people. Wrong people, man. Toxic fucking people. Looking at people's recognition. Looking at party. They want to win. They want the victory. They want the triumph. Someone's praising. Someone likes that praise, you know. Someone likes to feel successful because they got maybe a 4-pillar house. Or maybe they got some estate going on. I don't know. But now they're looking at lack of direction. Because somebody needs to move out this yard. And once they move out this yard, they're lacking the direction. Now you got to face the subject of gossip. Oh, why did you leave? Why did you come out that house? How can you got a smaller house now? They're all going to start asking questions. And they're all going to realise, oh yeah, boy, it does make sense. You do go around gossiping. It's just that people so fucking act like they're busy. They don't clock what's going on in their own house. It's nasty. Nasty, man. Now we're looking at maybe somebody, you know, relationships can happen as well because that's one thing with myself. I realised when I was dating Adiwali as well. I told 1 or 2 people like Rachel Rickfield. And that was it, man. They cling on to you like leeches. She's going for a divorce. I've never been married before in my life. We'll make a perfect wife, won't we? I thought to myself, are you fucking stupid? You're going for a divorce, babe. What are you talking about? And the way she treated that Damon, I don't care. I think it was fucking wrong. And she knows that. I told her off. I told her off. And because I won't conform to her ideology of foolishness, she stopped talking to me. And guess what? I don't care. I don't care. Oh, you look coming around for lunch because you're always coming around here for lunch because we used to feed you on your fucking daughter when you had no money. When you was going for your divorce, you had nothing. Nothing. We used to put food in containers for you to go home to your hostel. You know, as soon as you got her divorce money, oh, you guys come around for dinner? Oh, we're so glad we can hang out with our rich friends now, darling. What a fucking shallow bitch. Next time she was like, oh, my daughter doesn't like going to small houses. We like the big houses, darling. I said, what are we a galong about your bit? No wonder Damon don't want you. No wonder. And I told her that, man. You're not nice. She was having an affair, but crying about your husband and wanting him back. I said, well, you're not making sense because the universe listens to us, you know. You're having an affair in your country while he's doing whatever he wants. You're crying for him to come back. Oh, I paid my deeds. What do you mean? You're having an affair. She said, as long as she paid her deeds, what, she got money? Because she got affair from her husband. So because she's having an affair, because she paid her deeds. You're not making sense, my friend. I cut them type of I don't hang out long enough with girls like that. I don't do that. Now, because I said that to her, I was being truthful. Do you understand? You don't go around doing cheating. It's wrong. You wouldn't like it when it was you. When it was you didn't like it. But you end up marrying that woman. He's still with that woman up to this day, I bet. Do you understand? I saw what she was doing. She was calculated. She even told me. She told me. This is why I knew it was her fault why she's going for a divorce. She's a gold digger. Gold digger. Not nice, man. Not nice. About she doesn't like how he's giving his mum money. Was you the one taking her son football every weekend? I've been there, you know, with my son. It's not easy enough. taking them football every fucking weekend and in the week, especially if they get signed up by little teams and they're far. Do you know how much time you got to travel? You got to be in the rain. And you're telling me she don't like him spending money on his mother. And because she bought him a book, the mum said, what? That's what you bought him for his birthday. So she got told off. She didn't understand it when he gives you everything. By the time they had their 2-month togetherness, she's phoning him. Oh, I want an anniversary present. These £200 shoes. I looked and I thought, I can't wait to get rid of you. I can't wait, man. You and your superficial bitchy friends, man. Yeah, the other one knows who she is as well, Betsy. So fake, man. So fake. They're just fake ass bitches, man. Just fake. We're ladies. We should stick together. Yeah. We should all stick together. But by the time she goes on the phone to Rachel, her whole persona changed. They don't understand. I'm psychic. I understand what you're doing. I know what you're doing. I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. How did you two bitches get money in the first place? You both married rich men and you both divorced rich men. Don't care. Don't care what you lot got to say, man. Don't care. These people are bottomless bitches. Now you're looking at fear of change. Because I'm not going around finessing men for their money. I like to do my own way. But because you don't conform to their way, you're not good enough for them. Because my pussy's no pay-as-you-go pussy. Do you understand? I'm not good enough for them. No, you're not good enough for me. That's why we're not in the same energy. Not good enough for me, man. I don't play games like that. About I paid my D's. So what? So you think it's okay to sleep with another woman's man? I thought you were into women's rights. It's madness. She purposely made up lies about that man, to keep that kid away. I'm keeping my shit real. Told her don't do that. Girl's too fucking extra because I like to tell her the truth. She don't chat to me. Good. Don't chat to me. I'm better off without that woman. She knew I only had my son. She's going to see Eminem 3 times in 1 week. She thinks she took my son. But she'll call me. Oh, can you come to Brighton? I live in London. Can you come and look after my daughter, please? Yes, Rachel Redfield. Yes, I did. But when you're ready to go and get your big fucking 4x4 car, all right, when you had to demote yourself, would you say, I'm going to get a smart car, a 2-seat car? I said, what about your mum, though? She always travels with you. She can get on the cab. She's a wicked bitch. Without her mum, she wouldn't have half the fucking shit she has. That's why I don't do that love and support shit, you know. Because I don't have it, I don't take advantage of it. I don't. It's very rare for me. Very rare. Someone's looking at the possibilities. She was happy, man. Happy. Exposure. Exposure from a higher priestess. People are looking for unexpected financial windfalls. You're just looking for a lump sum from this King of Swords. That was it, man. For her independence, so she can look independently wealthy. That was it. That's her freedom. That's her sense of success. That's her sense of joy and confidence. This is a self-indulgent person. Look at self-expression, man. She felt very lucky when she was around this masculine, and now she's in fear. Unhappy. She's stressed. She's stressed about her independent wealth. That's what I'm saying. This is why I don't really want relationships. I like my own self, man. It's always based on money. 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 Money is the root of all evil, man. But it depends on the heart and the hand that is in. There's nothing wrong with money, you know. It's the people them's heart and their hand and where their mind is. Yeah, heartbroken. Let me tell you, heartbroken. Just about a fucking yard. Just to show her community. Look at me, I'm in this big house, darling. Look at me, I'm in a house. Look at me, I got stability. Look at me, darling, I got a husband. I don't even like him. Madness, heartbroken. Somebody wants to release that pain. This Gemini person, he needs to release his pain. He'll get success, though. He just has to move around and move away from this sorted, demanding buffoon of a feminine Queen of Wands. Just get rid of her. Useless, man. What are you indecisive for? Oh, money restrictions. Indecisive, delays, money restrictions, seeing the truth. It was about money. He sees the truth now. He can move forward. Once you know the truth, it's easy to just move forward. And because the truth is out, she'll be angry. Just don't add to her anger, man. Leave her with her anger on her own, man. Just leave her on her own. Just leave her on her own, man. She's sad. Water sign person's in sadness, grief, maybe the emotions of this masculine King of Swords is just upset. Maybe he feels abandoned as a child as well. Many of these masculine feels abandoned by their mother, you know. Yeah, and then we talk about fucking women's rights. And then we moan about men when we're older. It's madness. And where do men come out of? Us. Oh, I'm so done with the hypocritical cycle, man. The same old cycle is so boring now. Now we're looking at the devil, the evil, you know? The Walking Dead and their evil posse. There you go. Sagittarius person refusing to compromise. Why? Because she's the fucking devil. With a Capricorn person, I reckon it's a group of women. Sagittarius, Taurus, and a Libra woman. They're just distorted feminines, man. Jealous. Jealous. She's trouble. She's trouble. He was laying down with the devil. Now he understands he's in hell. And sometimes more time masculines feel like it's their fault. Because, you know, they look more stronger. They look more independent. It's not. It's, some women are just emotionally calculated. They're very good. They're experts at emotional blackmail. Experts, man. That's why masculines, you've got to get in your own emotion. Once a masculine understands his own emotion, he can always understand a woman. Trust me. Because he understands his emotions. So someone's refusing to compromise. Somebody wants to give in. Because she's stubborn. She's rigid. She's stubborn. She's the last one standing. Yeah, and this team, she wants money. It's just about the money. Yeah, she feels hopeless. She's... It's her wish fulfillment, but she feels changed. Because why? She's falling from grace at the lay. She tripped over her own negative thoughts. That's why. She tripped over her own stupid business plan when it's like, you know, get married traditionally, get the man to look after me and my children. Whether I like him or not, he's the provider, isn't it? That's negative. That's not having a lack of faith in God. It's a lack. When you have a lack in your faith in God, right? I don't feel like you'll make solid improvements, long-term improvements. Because now someone's looking at a lack of inspiration. Maybe they saw that in an Aquarius person, or the thought of this woman is a lack of inspiration. Why? Because his mind's not stimulated. And her mind is not stimulated. Her mind's more in gossiping, being malicious about an Aquarius person that probably don't even fucking know these people. Do you know what I mean? She's being more biased, maybe about a water sign person, but she's being more biased. Do you know what I mean? She's not focused on her own creativity, so she can be independently wealthy. So now, because the mind was more on malicious gossiping, not being stimulated to create her creations, now she's falling from grace. She's going to have to start all over again from the beginning. That's why I don't understand women that are with rich men. I don't get it. I don't get that. I don't get how you can leave someone rich and you're poor. And you've been with them for 10 years or around them for 5 years. How does that work? That's madness. To me, that's madness. You never had 10 children for you. That's still madness. I can't be with a rich man that's richer than me and he's leaving me with nothing. And I just sat there. What, so you couldn't pick one look of brain from his head and take one look of seed? He could say one thing, you know, this is a businessman. You can't hear him say one thing and just expand it yourself. No, because these women, their mind is more onto gossip, being malicious. Why? Because they got rich fucking intellectual men taking care of them financially to be independent so they can be malicious. These people are enabling these bad people's behavior. Bad people behavior, man. Don't tell me you never saw this madness in this woman before you even fucking married her or laid down with it, King of Swords. Don't ever tell me that. Madness. No way. No way. So now he's looking at applying his own foundation because now he feels like he's happier if he just moves away from this woman. And now she's fearing. She's fearing because why? He's going into even more unexpected financial windfall. And she's not going to touch it. Oh, gosh. There we go again. So annoying, man. I hate Genevieve Nine. She's always in my... I've never met this woman in my life, Anna. Never in my life, Anna. No movie, no magazine... No nothing, no ad, no nothing, no social media, nothing. This bitch just popped up in my dream and she won't fucking leave me alone, man. Genevieve Nigel, go and suck your mother. I'm not into you, bro. Leave me alone. Planting a foundation, man. Insecure. So he's probably thinking that the foundation of this woman is like Genevieve Nigel, man. Insecure. They can't plant their own foundation. They need masculine, but they go around acting independent, but talk down to people. Thinking the masculine's going to be there forever. They don't think ahead. They just think of the now. Fendi, Wendy, Bendy on their back. Lazy, man. Lazy. Lack of motivation. This is why they're not planting nothing. Now they're insecure when it comes to a team of people. Because now you understand he married an upside down empress. She's not an empress. Very insecure, infertile, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, neglecting their own responsibilities. Oh, gosh, just Queen of Pentacles, man. She's everywhere. Foundation again. She's everywhere, man. You can look at tarot readers. I'm not even joking. You can have about 10 tarot readings. Somehow, upside down Queen of Pentacles, who comes up. All the time, the same storyline is everywhere. It's going to be a big story. When this story busts, yeah, I don't think she'll survive. Her ego is so nasty, I reckon she'll unalive herself. This story is massive. Massive. You see, once Adiwali comes out with the truth, you're going to see a lot of tarot go, okay, I get it now. It was you that I was dreaming about. It was you that I was talking about. And a lot of people that's going to, you know, like the new era, the new Zeds, they're into that now. Find that one look at information. All we've got to say is go on the internet, go on YouTube, and you can verify this story. You're going to get a lot of detectives. You know, the social media, they like being detectives. They love it. Genevieve Nigel, she's fucked. She trapped herself. Good. It's your actions, your energy, and your intentions. You can't blame no one else for her lame game. No one else to blame. No one. No one. She can't blame no one. Them days are dead. You can blame everybody else. She will go in a bathroom and punch herself up and come out and say, ABC did it to me. This time, Genevieve did it to herself. She's a mad woman. Sociopath. Sociopath. So this masculine sees trouble coming. Maybe he went into the frying pan. There you go, Taurus again. Went to a frying pan. Yeah, I reckon it's this team of group of people around this woman, man. Unemployment, they're frustrated, they're looking at difficult when it comes to finances now. The amount too big serves you right. Now the man don't want you. Now you're missing opportunities. You wasted your talent. All you thought was just lay down and he'll just fill up that purse pussy. Yeah, pay-as-you-go pussy lifestyle, man. Never mind, high-class prostitutes acting like they're independent. It's a facade, man. It's a facade. It's a facade. Oh, gosh, there we go again. Budgeting. There we go. He wants to block her, man. He wants to block. He probably gave her a budget every week or so, and she was happy about that. That's why she became lazy. You know when someone gets too familiar? Now she's on anxiety. No more budget for you. He said, no, you're too possessive. Too possessive with people's possessions. Go and sit down. You've got issues, man. When it comes to money, you're holding on to stinginess. You've got control issues. You're very possessive. You need to find... This is the Grand Reaper, man. She looked at this masculine as a property. She didn't look at this masculine as your loving, nurturing, intellectual. No, this masculine to her is property. That's it. That's why she can go around indirectly talking about this masculine, not being nice. She's not nice. She's going to find another love choice anyway. Another love choice. He feels disconnected anyway. Maybe he regrets not going towards a Cancer person. Yeah, maybe I think he feels like he'll be more happier with his past person. She could be a Scorpio person, but water sign person. He's got happy memories about it. He wants to balance, but it's been a burden. Maybe with a Sagittarius person. And now they're thinking they're going to miss opportunities now because he's more balanced. He's going to have a bigger budget. And all she done was overindulging with 3 people, 2 other people, 3 other people. It's a friendship group, gossiping, being bitchy witches, man. Being bitchy witches. They're just childish, but they got childish issues, man. Maybe with a Taurus person or in the institution. They wanted this harmony for a 2 of Cups, this connection, imbalance. Maybe for a King of Wands, that was leadership. He was leading a project, maybe a business idea with a Taurus person, but Taurus person or his business idea, it's bad. They're not finishing what they started. It's not about the project, man. It's not. It's about Taurus and that fucking purse pussy. Because now we're looking at unrequited love. Someone wants a peaceful resolution with Aquarius person. Because someone realized someone's got blocked creativity. Someone forged their expertise because someone's weak, indecisive, frustrated by this delay. Maybe a Pisces person, upside down, King of Cups, never too goddamn far away with his bad advice, scheming. It's a fraudster. Maybe an alcoholic or a drug person, a drug addict person. Someone who just looks out for himself, being very curious with an Earth. Women tell you, being very curious with a Taurus person. These 2 are boring, man. They're very curious about Gemini person. Someone who's very calculated, man. Unconcerned with other people's... She's just unconcerned with other people's thoughts and feelings, man. Very calculated. These are calculators. Taurus person, unpaid bills, money problems, bad debts. She's a greedy little bitch, selfish bitch, stingy bitch. She needs lonely time. She's in paranoia now. Taurus person's in paranoia. Yeah, because she's looking at unemployment. She always has, but you like to big her up too much. She's forcing her pretense, man. Even, what's his name, John Bastian, or his damn name is, the actor. He said he's been watching her from when she was a child. Even when she says nothing in the program, she's still good. That's what I'm saying. She's a fucking high-class extra. trying to make it into an A class. But I could have went to Hollywood years ago, darling. What, at 40-something, going 50? That's like saying I want to be a rapper at 50 years old. Shut up, man. Go sit down. Frustration with your own work. Oh, well, never mind. Aquarius saw Taurus as a trouble. Nobody wanted to listen. Never mind. So they all went into a frying pan. Oh, yeah. They said, no, we don't want Aquarius. Oh, no, that's a frying pan. But no, they went into a fire instead because they lacked their own progress. Never mind. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person hesitated. Now you got missed opportunities. Wasted your time. Why? Because they gave you misinformation when it comes to spirituality. Now you're acting on bias. This is why you lot are fucked up, because you're acting on bias and prejudice. Oh, yeah. And then when I see the word prejudice, you lot need to understand the difference between racism and prejudice. Because when I hear you lot's arguments, you lot are just arguing over foolishness. Why? Because you don't know the real meaning. So you're just waffling. Just waffling. Just taking each other's ideas, acting like you know it all, and just waffling and gurgitate it back to each other. And that's what you call manipulation. Because you got lack of emotions, all right, control, and the lack of independence when it comes to intellect. Upside down King of Swords, selfish, ruthless, devious person, premeditated person. This tarot reader, that's a masculine maybe, a Libra person, premeditated. It's a malice person, man, overly cautious. He was trying to escape his own women. He was trying to pull himself together, but he's going to probably learn about the past. He had hardship, man. He was fair. Truth coming out. Maybe a Libra masculine. Because now the sadness now, the emotions is into sadness. Why could it create restrictions for maybe a Gemini woman? Made they feel trapped, restricted. So now they're going for a Tower moment. Good. Because you've got to use your intuition to create illusions, delusions. Maybe they wanted a Leo person to be vulnerable and self-doubt, weak, and low self-esteem. That's why I don't like Hollywood, man. They just play on people's insecurities. Now, Leo person is with the devil. Never mind. When you go to sleep with the devil, you wake up in hell. Now they got mental health issues. Why? Because when you're lying, when you go secrecy, when you do obsession, when you do cheating, it's mental health, I keep telling people that. I got bipolar. No, you haven't. You're just a fucking liar. I hate when some people say that around me. I said, don't lie, but what I just say, just a liar. You don't have mental problems. You go to the doctors and you cry with your illusions, and the doctor probably unqualified and says, there you go, you got bipolar. No, you bloody haven't. You're just a fucking compulsive liar. All right? Someone's confessing, an Aquarius person coming clean. Because someone's fair moving forward. Maybe a Pisces, Scorpio person. Oh, yeah, inability to move forward. Yeah, because you're stupid. This is opportunist. Had a wish fulfillment. That was just not a good one. Malicious gossiping. That's what I'm saying. Man love chat, man. He's chatting about a Sagittarius person. Chat too much about traveling, about restrictions, about bad timing, about losing momentum. With a Queen of Wands. He doesn't like this Queen of Wands no more. Now he's looking, he's thinking, he's in fear now. Oh yeah, why? Because he's an abusive, upside down emperor. All right? Somebody, Leo, needs to stand up for himself. Maybe Leo needs to understand. Maybe he's innocent. But the Emperor's not ready to justify that right now. Your innocence, no way. No, energy hasn't changed. Action hasn't changed. He haven't come and spoke to me. He spoke to everybody but me. Everybody but fucking me. Talked about everybody but me. He's chosen lover. Yeah, he chose, and he had an option. He went to an earth sign person to look for prosperity. When you're giving him ideas every day. Because Genevieve Nigel is a high-class prostitute. What I tell you? Must be your dad as well. King of Pentacles, dull. Dull like your fucking blood clot daddy. Now you're looking at Gemini, Libra, Aquarius ideas, man, that came from God. Now your heart's being weighed. God serves you right. Now we've got this foresight about this Aries, Leo, Sagittarius person being on a sexual adventure. All right. Also with a Cancer person, Scorpio person with an upside down Queen of Pentacles, Genevieve Nigel and his team. Oh yeah, just a high class prostitute, man. That pussy works overtime, bro. Oh yeah, worth fighting for. Oh yeah, when is it your turn? When is it your turn, Adiwali, to take a bit of that pum pie, when some like cream pie? When is it your turn, Adiwali? It's a team of you, man, studying this Taurus upside down Libra person because you all collaborated to look after that pum purse. Oh yeah, you did. Was you fighting up lots of men for her, babe? She's lying to you. I love you, Adiwali. Adi love. Adi love. Oh, Adi love. Deep down, she lacks her confidence, insecure. Yes, infertile, overbearing tendency, disharmony. She likes to neglect. She's not a very good mother. Somebody was looking at fire signs destiny. Someone was looking at fire signs money. Someone was looking at fire signs soulmate, and somebody was looking at good news from a fire sign. They're looking at good news. They wanted a job from it instead, so they bring unhappy home. Because they're very enthusiastic about this new news. They give them the courage to start their success. Maybe this masculine is thinking about a nurturing woman, wants to be reliable to a Queen of Cups. Went for a chosen one, man. A secret lover. Dottie, Genevieve, Niger. And Genevieve, Niger got beer, man. She's a fucking whore, man. She's a fucking whore. That pussy goes around, man. Pay to go pussy. That's what you call pussy lifestyle. If you want a pussy life, if you want a pussy pay to go pussy lifestyle, go and cast Genevieve. Just tell to her you're a director, and she'll give you that pussy fast, bruv. That pussy will be yours all day long. Just phone her. Just phone her. She'll be there in a shot. All right. Because someone's looking at a financial windfall, maybe a King of Swords. All right. Because now he's looking at walking away from people, things, and places. And somebody is not happy no more. Oh, well. Never mind. Learn to behave yourself. Okay. And if you don't like my reading, tell people. Keep strolling. I'm not here for fans. I'm here for gardeners. I'm here for people that we can resonate. We all go for the same energy. To understand, but we all deal with things differently. All right? Not many people have telepathic communication with someone every day for 5 years. So how I deliver it, okay? Don't tell me how to deliver on my page. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. When you lot are quick to enable, all right, people's bad behaviour. People's bad behaviour because they're famous. What, because they got a pillar house? Or they got a bit of power? I don't think so. Don't tell me how to feel when people sat back, a whole team of people sat back and allowed Genevieve Niger to take the piss for fucking 5 years and did fuck all. So I'm going to tell her about her blood clot mother. Gonna suck your blood clot mother, you know. Anything like don't tell me how to feel. When I, was in this shit by myself. Me, you know. People slashing my car, putting books on my car. If I can leave a pair of shoes outside, they're taking that pair of shoes. One of the shoe. Do you understand? Then you got Gina Ashery coming to chat to me. What are you trying to do? Intimidate me, ugly bitch. What are you trying to do? Then when you Google Gina Ashery, who's she sitting next to? Genevieve Niger on the platform. I've seen Genevieve follow me. Oh, yes, I have, in that Jeep and that big bushy fucking poodle hair of hers. My mind said Google. And I had a flashback, you know, way back. And I said, why is this? It feels like this woman's following me. When I had that flashback, my mind said Google the girl. The girl had the same fucking Jeep with the same fucking hairstyle. And then when you Google government.uk, don't let this bitch fool you. But I'm Niger. No, she had residence in UK. Oh, yes, she did. There's a few companies under my name, and one that's very suspicious to me is Adiwali's one. The way it's set up, no way. That's a fraudster, man. It's too obvious that it was not. It was someone else. It's too obvious. It's like someone trying to set me up, like to say, oh, look, she's using your name for fraud. This is what she done. No, when it's forced to come in, it's all going to be a paper trail all the way back to Genevieve Niger. That's why in my dream, she asked me, is God real? I said, you're not allowed to ask because you stole from Adiwale Kinyawa Abaji. Then she said to me, please don't drag me in public. This bitch knows it's happening. She knows it's happening. She knows it is because God is working with me and my team. God's part of my team. Well, I'm part of God's team, I should say. That's wrong. Earth angels, man. We see what's going on. We tried to bring the peace, the balance, but she took the piss. Because Genevieve said, I'm Niger. I know better. I know artistry. All right, if you want to bring artistry together, Hollywood and Nollywood, why did you do that to me then? And you're in my dream saying, I love the way you write. If you love the way I write, why didn't you embrace me then? Instead of opening your pussy to embrace Adiwale Kunyabaji when you don't even fucking like the man from day one. And Will Smith is not the only one, you know, that has a big mouth to say, leave my fucking husband's name out your fucking mouth. Yes, I'm spiritually married to him. Yes, I don't have to talk to him. I can't stand his fucking ego. But it does not give you the excuse to abuse my fucking spiritual husband and start piling out his fucking drink to make him unalive. Genevieve, I'm after you now. Every day I'm going to remind that little big pussy girl I'm after her. I'm not afraid of nobody. Divine feminine, stick up for your masculines. Stick up for them. The more you heal yourself, the more that invisible string will pull his clock back home to God. You don't have to come back to me, go back to God. That's all I'm concerned about with Adiwale Kinyabaji. Just get your clock back to heaven. with your foolishness. Acting like a child on the fucking earth because of stupid earth sign. It's madness. You've got the willpower to go forward. Madness, man. Remember, I walk in love, talking truth, because I think I got a little bit carried away. I think I got a little bit carried away. We're working on a new project, all right? New project. Have that urge to create, my darlings, all right? It could be a night awards. Let's not go through it, all right? Remember, walk in love, talking truth. I love you guys. Thank you for giving me a safe space to express myself. I appreciate you all. Remember, we're all energy. We all go through the same things. We all have other pages of the Bible. We're all meant to be using each other's stories to relate, not to force, so that we can say, do you know what? You went through that. I'm not going to do that. Let me do something. Now, how you don't use the Bible, that's how we're supposed to use each other's stories. But people like to use it as gossip, weapon, and to make money from it. Do you understand? Now these bitches are upset. Why? Because they're writers. They didn't have to produce or direct their life properly. They didn't see beyond someone not actually going through their plan. Imagine if I didn't go to mental institutions. So what you going to do now? You ruined your life. You ruined your life now. It's madness. So now you're going to be written about, and now you're upset, being malicious, gossip, trying to actually take this whole tower away. It's too late. I've seen it in my dream. This karmic, Genevieve Nigel, she's going to have a lot of people facing her because of what she done. Even not just with Adiwali. It's a whole load of people she thought will be in the dark because she's famous. Nobody would talk about it because they might be fearing their next job or next person. Fuck that shit, man. Don't let people take your power like that. She's not that fucking famous, bro. It's a facade. She's not God. She's not God. Fear God only. Idolize God only. She's not someone to fear. Fear God. Stop using these fucking celebrities as idols. God is coming. You've got to idolize God and God only. Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.